Hey everybody, I'm Truman.
And I'm Will, and today we're reviewing Peacemaker.
So we're in the second season of Peacemaker now. Peacemaker, is still reeling from the events of the first season. He's found this new family, but he's starting to question his role within it. He feels a little incomplete with his life, and he feels like he's not getting what he needs from the world around him. And so where does he go? He seeks another world through the interdimensional portal he has in the closet of his room. And that's all I'll go into for the summary. There will be spoilers down the road of this review, just to let you know. But with that being said, what do you think about this show?
I thought this was a phenomenal season so far. There's 2 episodes left as of recording this. It has been a roller coaster. I think I enjoy the focus of Chris Smith and Amelia Harcourt this season, but I am missing some of the scenes we get with Vigilante and Adebayo and the rest of the 11th Street kids.
Yes, I actually forget every time that they're called that, and then they're like the Street Kids, and I'm like, who are? Oh, the main cast
It
of
was
the
like
show.
a very brief mention in the
Well,
final 2
and
episodes.
it's like the name of their group chat, I guess. But it's cute
Yeah.
that they're called. I agree. I think they need to one way or another resolve this Peacemaker, Harcourt relationship
Yes.
thing, because I think it's like they're going back and forth. They're going every which way on it. And it's been going on for a little too long. And I know drawn-out romances are what makes a show live, but I think this one is making it die. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I think it reached in the latest episode 6, it reached a good climax with spoilers, an argument that Harcourt and Chris had in an interrogation room in the other dimension's Argus. It kind of reached its boiling point there, and it's getting to a point where both of these characters now know how the other feels, so you can't really go back from there. And I'm hoping it does get resolved, because if there is a season 3 of the show, which James Gunn is considering, I can't do a whole nother season of this romance.
I would agree with you. One thing I do appreciate about what James Gunn's kind of doing with not just this, but the whole universe is, while it does happen, he's not like doing like, we're all connected, everything's connected. This is Meatmort from the other movie. You remember him? And he is doing that a little bit, but it's like in service of something. It's like
Yeah.
he's not doing it just for cheap clicks and hits
Yes.
and pops. He's not doing that. He doesn't do that.
No,
He doesn't play around with that.
I agree. I mean, in the latest episode with Lex Luthor coming in for that brief cameo, it was very well serviced to the story and the rest of the universe. And one thing I do appreciate with James Gunn is how he's trying to make this all feel like, yes, it's interconnected. Yes, like Creature Commandos leads into Superman, leads into Peacemaker, but it's all like very separated.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally have not watched all of Creature Commandos yet. I keep getting distracted.
By what?
I don't know. Life.
All right.
You never get. Anyways.
Sorry. That was a little think tank instinct. That's kind of I made to elaborate. Anyway,
Um,
one thing I want to talk about is I really like the soundtrack of this. James Gunn really kills
my
it with
God.
the soundtrack every single time in a million different ways. Because like every episode, I'm like, wow, this is a good song that's playing.
Yes.
What's this song? And then I add it to my library. My whole library is just James Gunn music. If we're
I do
being
the
real,
exact
guys.
same
And then
thing.
it's like a little bit extra, but not really.
I mean the intro this season, it's by Foxy Shazam. I forget the name of the title of the song.
The main theme.
The main
It's called
theme.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
I listen to it on my walk to school every single day.
It's so good. The part where Peacemaker lifts up Harcourt and spins her around, chills
The
every time.
choreography is so good in the opening. And I know the opening is like it's memed to death or whatever, but it's really masterfully done. It's like every time I watch it, I notice something new. It's really cool.
It's beautiful. My favorite part is the end of the opening where you can see Frank Grillo, who plays Rick Flag Sr. He starts laughing at the end of the intro.
Yeah.
And you can see his little shuffle as he's like laughing, and that's one of my
It's
favorite
like
details.
it's like genuine. It's like it's like as if like it's like a cast of characters in like a play.
Yes.
And it's like they're all actors, but it's like they're all kind of a family in that they're all in this story together. And for a moment they can all put it aside, and I really like that. Another thing I really like is the story this is following, because I know again multiverse, another thing that's been done to death recently. But I think honestly, what we've learned, especially with this show, is the problem with the multiverse kind of fatigue going on right now is not one of quantity, but one of quality, because this is another multiverse story. I hate to break it to you, but it's so well done. It is so well done. I don't know how they're doing it like this.
It is masterly crafted because it is not focused on the cameos and appealing to the audience. It's focusing on the characters of this world and helping tell their story through the media of like a multiverse, through the storytelling of that, while making it so we aren't losing any of Peacemaker's story to like any, as you were saying, meet more appearances.
That's
It's
right. Yeah, well, one thing I've seen a lot of people have a problem with, and I actually might agree with this a little bit. I think Vigilante's being a little bit underutilized this season.
I
And
full out
there was
agree.
a funny little thing where he met his other self, and they're exactly the same, and that is silly, and that is fun, and I did enjoy it. But, you could do a little more with him. That's a good character.
He
They
is
should play around with
such
him
a
more.
great character, and I think he has like, I mean, I love the way he is portrayed by Freddie Stroma, but the one thing is just like we never see we see some depth to when like he felt abandoned by Peacemaker at the end of episode 5 when he left for the other dimension. But then we aren't getting any of that explored. And that's something I wanted to see in episode 6 when he goes to the other dimension. Yes, it was funny seeing him meet his other self, but I hope in episode 7 we get a little bit more depth to their relationship and their friendship.
Right. Well, speaking of episode 7, kind of a wild reveal has happened at the end of episode 6 here. And again, final spoiler warning, this is crazy. Um, I did guess it a little bit to
Yeah,
give
it was.
myself a little credit, but it is revealed that this perfect world he's been inhabiting, where everything's wonderful for him, he has the love of his life,
Yeah.
and his brother's still alive. It's a world that's just completely overrun by just like I guess Nazis. I don't know if
It's
Nazis. That's
yeah,
the only way to
it's
say it.
in the comics it's called World X, and it's very simple. It's just what if Germany and the Axis powers won World War II?
Yes, with the help of Superman. So I wonder if we'll get an evil Superman. I'm guessing not because they said he wasn't going to be in it, but maybe he's lying.
It would be really interesting, but also getting a Nazi Superman before like Batman and Wonder
Yeah, see, I
Woman
think it's too early. We've had
would
one
be like
Superman
I
movie,
feel like
and
this
it's
is a
like
world
here's
we can revisit.
yes,
I feel like
perhaps.
it's like something that could be revisited in a show depending on how the
Unless
season ends
Peacemaker
up.
just absolutely blows it up, which he could do. He's done it before.
And honestly, more power to him. One thing I wanted to ask, out of all the new characters in this season, who is your favorite addition to the cast?
Oh, that's a good question. I really, really like Tim Meadows'
I was
character.
gonna say the
He
same thing.
is so funny. This whole thing about bird blindness.
It's
I'm a sucker for goofy bits, guys, even if they don't make a little bit of sense. Some people think he's Martian Manhunter, I don't think it's
that's
true.
absurd.
I just don't think that's true. I think that's a little ridiculous. But what's not ridiculous is that we have to give our scores. There are no decimals. You know the rule. What is your score out of 10?
I would give Peacemaker season 2 so far 8 out of 10.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth because I would give it an eagly 8 out of 10. I do alliteration around here.
Okay, I like it.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching our review. I hope you enjoyed, and check out more reviews and other shows here on OTN.
Review crew. Yep.